when we're training our brains to think in different ways, one of the things I get my patients to do is to adopt an abundance mindset as opposed to a deprivation mindset. When we give up alcohol, or when we make a commitment to introduce boundaries to our drinking and drink less, it's transactional. So yes, we are giving up alcohol, but we're also gaining something else. And I think sometimes it's tempting for us to almost experience like a grief reaction and have this sense of loss when we're giving up alcohol. That is a normal response. People do feel really sad often about changing their relationship with alcohol, and that's okay. But this is an approach that I ask people to try and experiment with and take when they're giving up alcohol. So yes, to acknowledge that you're giving up alcohol, but also to focus your attention on all the things that you're gaining as well. An exercise that you could do is write down all the things that come to mind initially in terms of the things that you might be losing with alcohol. And then on the other side of that page, on the other column, write down all of the different things that you're going to be gaining. So for example, I might be losing my boozy Friday nights out with friends down the pub if that doesn't feel like an environment that I can be in and drink in moderation or abstain from alcohol. I might be losing my Friday nights in the pub, but I'm gaining my Saturday mornings, and I'm gaining the opportunity to meet friends for brunch and go for a walk around the park and maybe have a coffee and enjoy that morning light. You might be losing out on drinking your favorite cocktail, but actually you're gaining a really good excuse to experiment with other zero alcohol drinks, make zero alcohol cocktails. You might experience a sense of grief or loss, a bit like if you were told all of a sudden that you can't watch your favorite Netflix TV show anymore, or that Netflix TV series, it's come to an end, that's the end of the series, and they're not making any more series. And although initially you might kind of have this sense of kind of sadness and melancholy and kind of nostalgia for the TV show, actually this is a great opportunity for you to explore all of the other TV shows that you can watch and all the different channels. And actually, although one door has closed, there's so many more doors that have actually opened up. It's about acknowledging that you might have some kind of feelings of sadness and sense of loss, but not to dwell on the deprivation mindset, to acknowledge it, but also to balance that. And you may have to balance it quite consciously with an abundance mindset. So this is the challenge for you. Any of those thoughts that come to mind with a sense of loss and sadness, that's okay. Write them down in a list. But on the other side of that list, try and think of what you are gaining, what new things you're going to enjoy, and how you will benefit instead.